Thing people should know is that the White House says current enrollment won't be affected by this ruling. That said, this decision is a political victory for Republicans who have opposed the Affordable Care Act from the very beginning. And as you mentioned, it sets in motion yet another legal battle over Obamacare while throwing into limbo the health coverage for millions of Americans. This morning, Obamacare back in the crosshairs after a federal judge in Texas ruled the Affordable Care Act unconstitutional late Friday. President Trump hailing it as great news for America. The decision threatens health care coverage for some 20 million Americans and sets up a new legal showdown over former President Barack Obama's signature achievement.
Health care in America is a privilege, not for the few, but a right for everybody.
In the ruling, U.S. District Judge Reed O'Connor agreed with a group of 20 Republican-led states that it's unconstitutional to mandate people buy health insurance and tax those who don't comply. The Democratic response was swift. House Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi saying the ruling exposes the monstrous endgame of Republicans' all-out assault on people with pre-existing conditions and Americans' access to affordable health care. The top Senate Democrat, Chuck Schumer, saying the ruling seems to be based on faulty legal reasoning, and hopefully it will be overturned. The judge said last year's Republican tax cut bill knocked the constitutional foundation from under Obamacare by eliminating a penalty for not having coverage. If the ruling is upheld, it could roll back Obamacare protections for people with pre-existing medical conditions. President Trump on Friday called on Congress to pass new health care legislation, something not likely to happen as Democrats take control of the House next month.